Hello and welcome to another video from Your Overwatch. I'm Eddie the Chump and today we'll be going through a very specific McCree recoil trick which I hope you'll find very useful indeed. If we take a look at McCree's standard fire, we can see the visual recoil is actually quite significant, and although the reticule always centers before shooting again, this makes the consistency required in tracking enemies more difficult than is at first obvious. The technique I'm going to show you requires knowledge of the inbuilt downwards visual recoil when a character jumps. As you can see, when jumping, a player will experience a downward pull on their reticule. So one set of recoil pushes your reticule up, another brings it down. But this technique requires you to combine the two. In this example I demonstrate that if you shoot at the apex of the downward recoil of a jump, you will receive much less upwards kick as a result of your first shot, making a follow-up shot much easier. Here I've put both examples up side by side. It's clear the difference it can make. And as McCree, you should be jumping and jump strafing to stay alive in a death ball. If you can add this technique to your skill set, you'll be much more effective, but be aware, this takes practice as the timing is quite precise. I recommend starting with a plain jump before adding sideways strafe jumping. There is also another technique that I wanted to show you, and that's the animation cancelling of McCree's shot that can be performed post-reload. It's quite simple really. If you hold down left click in the middle of your reload, you in fact cancel his fire animation. This I discovered by accident, but actually can be incredibly useful if combined with a proper jump recoil cancelling, or chump shooting as I jokingly call it. For some reason I just find it a lot easier to aim with, despite it not cancelling any recoil by itself whatsoever. But when combined with what I've shown you, it can give the effect of McCree having absolutely zero recoil on his first shot post-reload. I've done this myself many times, and I can honestly say before I knew what I was actually doing, I looked back at my best games and I was doing both these techniques unconsciously. So it's probably a good idea to work them in as mechanical practice since the fan the hammer nerf. Good McCrees need to left click headshot everything in sight, and these things definitely help. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please leave a like. If you have a comment or anything you'd like us to cover, please leave it in the comment section below. Until next time.